Welcome to another episode of Spice Lady. We're not in the kitchen, we're in the gym. It's called Spice Lady in the kitchen because that's where all the magic happens. But eventually, you have to get out into the gym once you start, your fat starts coming off. So today, Charles, my personal trainer, Charles, has going to graciously provide us with some information on how obesity correlates with the gym. Charles, please take it away.
All right, thank you, Diane. And in spite of the fact that I am a fitness trainer, and I am, in addition to being a trainer, I'm certainly a fitness advocate, I have to be honest with you and say that exercise as a primary means for weight loss is very inefficient. If you really think about it, the majority of calories that you're going to get are going to be from your nutrition, your diet nutrition. And again, this is where Diane's field of expertise comes, is that oftentimes people will come to the gym, and I can't even tell you, I would say obviously the majority of clients that come to me are coming in for the purpose of weight loss. However, there's an old adage to say that it's not what you're eating, it's what's eating you. And what happens is that there are a lot of emotional and psychological issues that contribute to weight loss, and therefore those are issues that probably need to be addressed before you can just simply exercise those pounds away. Now, 1 pound, if you really just think about it, if you just do the math, 1 pound is 3,500 calories. And if you did the most intense workout that you can imagine, most likely the average person, if they burned up 800 calories, or say 700 calories, it would be a really intense workout. Most people probably don't come close to that. They're probably going about 200-300 calories. So let's do the math. 700 calories, intense workout. You would have to do that 5 days a week to burn up just 1 pound, okay? 700, yep. 700 calories, 5 days a week, that's 3,500 calories. Now, think about it, you're a nutritionist. How long does it take to put on, say, 500 calories? It could be a month.
You can put that on in a meal.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Even
put it
probably
in a meal.
it could be dressing, salad dressing is going
Yeah.
on if you're going with creamy ranch or something like that. Okay. So if you think about it, again, as I said, exercise alone, not the most efficient way. However, obviously exercise is a way to complement your weight loss, and particularly a way to work with weight management.
Right.
You've
That's what I use it for.
you've had an incredible transformation,
Yes.
and clearly exercise alone didn't produce it. It
No.
was your knowledge of nutrition and then using exercise to supplement it.
Correct.
So now, obviously, with exercise, I mean, the benefit of it is that the more muscle that you put on, the more metabolic that your body becomes. And all that simply means is that it becomes a more efficient method of burning calories. Okay, so for instance, if I weighed 150 pounds, and me at 150 pounds ripped muscular is going to burn more calories than me at 150 pounds overweight and sedentary. Okay, so that is the difference, and that's important. But now you also have to realize that there's so many factors that contribute to weight loss and obesity. Number one, it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. Everybody's body is a little bit different. It's going to function a little bit differently in terms of of how efficient it is going to be in burning calories. So where many people make the mistake is that we look at a magazine, we see somebody and we say, oh God, I aspire to look like that person. Number one, you don't know what that person is doing. There might be, if you're looking at a bodybuilder who's just ripped, he's 6'2", and he's just got muscles bulging out of everywhere. And if you're 5'1", well, obviously you're not going to, have that same physique. And then also, you don't know what that person's putting in their body. There might be a lot of pharmacology that goes along with that. They may be working with steroids, there might be growth hormones. I'm not poo-pooing that. If you're in professional bodybuilding, that may be a necessary component for what you're trying to do. However, what I'm saying is that for the average person who's trying to simply improve their body composition, you would be better served by looking within and trying to be just the best version of yourself. Not saying that other people can't provide inspiration, but I've seen it to be a dead end when people try to model somebody else's behavior and not knowing the specifics that go into that. What else specifically would you like me to address that? We're talking. Is there any questions that you have?
Yeah, can we talk about the two types of fat? You know the belly, there's two types
Yeah,
of fat. aren't there?
it's called subcutaneous fat, and then it's called visceral fat. Visceral fat goes around your organs, and subcutaneous fat is within the muscular. So there are two different kinds. Both are visceral fat probably would be the most dangerous of the two. That's the inner fat that's closer to your body's organs. So subcutaneous fats would give you that fat belly.
Okay.
Both you want to avoid. Okay, there's no good or bad, but just that's the part that they play in terms of your damage that they can do to your body. So, but
And in terms of the fat, that's where we would go into the diet. We'll go into the kitchen and take care of it there, and then we'll just brush up in the gym. But you really have to take care of that inside the kitchen. A lot of people are in the gym trying to lose a belly. It's never going to happen. You could be in the gym from now till February morning. It's never going to happen on the gym alone.
right, and I'm glad you mentioned that too, because that's something else that we've encountered. Again, this is it in terms of exercise, and I'm a fitness professional, so you'll never hear me poo-poo exercise. I'm exercising religiously. However, unfortunately, what happens is that you'll have people that'll join the gym, and they'll say, "Oh man, I'm joining the gym, and I'm going to work out hard, and I'm really working out hard," and then they think that gives them the license to eat more. So I've been in the gym, and I've seen people literally in the gym for years, and they've been overweight, and their bodies never change. And the reason that it never changes, again, as I said, that the number one, they don't understand what I just mentioned before about the amount of exercise they would have to do to just lose 1 pound. But also, they think that because they're exercising so hard, that now they can go home and eat to make up for it. And here's what you'll see, and this is really something that's interesting. And if I can't give you any other take-home message, it's this one. You'll see people come and they'll join the gym, and they'll look around the gym, and they'll see all of this equipment that looks like medieval torture devices, and so they'll say, "God, I don't know what that is. So what looks familiar?" And they go right to the treadmill. Everybody knows what a treadmill is. You get on the treadmill. Now you have to remember, this is somebody who's either never worked out or it's their first time working out. They'll get on that treadmill, and they're walking and they're sweating profusely, and they've been on that treadmill. Say they're on that treadmill half an hour, and then they say, "Oh my God, I've had to I had to have lost at least 5 pounds because I'm sweating profusely," and and then they'll get home, and then they'll get on the scale. The weight is exactly the same, because like we just mentioned, it's going to take 3,500 calories for 1 pound weight reduction, and maybe they burned up 200 calories maximum. So what do? They say, "Oh man, how can that be?" So they come the next day. They get on that treadmill again. Maybe they walk a little, stay a little bit longer. They get on the scale doesn't move. Now, maybe about 3-4 days of this, after a while they say, "What's the use?" They give it up, done. Because they don't understand, again, as I said, how the nutritional component and how they work hand in hand. So exercise alone, unfortunately, is not going to produce those results. You have to eat right. You have to get proper rest and recovery. And certainly you have to exercise as well.
Well, Charles, thank you. If you have anything else to add, that was wonderful. That was enough for the people. You can I will put Charles' information on my page just in case you are thinking of working out with Charles. Charles has been the only personal trainer that I worked out with. And I am guilty. When I used to work out by myself, I did. I used to work out for like 45 minutes and then go grab a slice of pizza. I did. Pizza and fries. I did. I was like, hey, I gotta eat, right? That's when I didn't know. Now that I know and I'm sharing it with you, feel free to come in to check the website, healthandwellnessorlando.com, and come into one of the programs where you can get some help if you want it. Take care until next time. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for listening. Charles, thank you for all of your professional information on how we tie exercise into obesity and rid obesity from your body. It is one of those diseases that I spoke to you about, just as diabetes and high blood pressure. Until next time, thanks for tuning in.